Let's check out these four newer free VST instruments, starting with Acoustic Dhol 3 Lite from RDG Audio. This is a Dhol drum instrument. This style of drum is popular in East Indian music and it can add a cool vibe to any style of music. In this free Lite version, you get 5 presets, plus there's some limitations compared to the paid version of the plugin. Like you can't drag and drop MIDI from within the plugin into your DAW, but you can still listen to the MIDI if you want to, and you can hear what each preset sounds like. But before we give it a listen, this video is sponsored by DistroKid, the best way to get your music into all of the major online music stores, and they give you 100% of the royalties. You can distribute unlimited amounts of tracks for just $20, and if you use the link down in the description, you'll save 7% off of that. Now let's give Acoustic Dhol 3 Lite a listen, and it's available on Mac or Windows in VST3 and AU formats. Next up, we have Stylo synthesis from Sample Science. This is a recreation of the famous stylophone instrument from the 60s. And what I really love about these free Sample Science instruments is how easy they are to use. They don't overwhelm you with options or presets, things like that. You just load them up and start making music. There are some ADSR settings that you can adjust, but you don't have to, as this sounds as great as a stylophone can right out of the box. It's available on Mac or Windows in VST, VST3, and AU formats. Next up is an update to a very cool lo-fi instrument that I've looked at in the past. This is Lo-Fi 2 Lite from Quiet Music. But before I get into that, I just want to talk about something very cool that you can do with DistroKid, and that's getting synced lyrics into your music on social media sites. So if you want to share one of your songs in an Instagram story, for example, you can have those automated lyrics appear on the screen, just like you might have seen on big artist tracks. And it's super easy to set up. You just submit the lyrics with the song when you first distribute it, or you can add them in after it's already been distributed. And then once they're approved, you can access the synced lyrics tool, which is as easy as just using the spacebar on your computer keyboard. It's very easy to set up and it gives your music a polished look on social media sites. And this is included with your DistroKid membership, so it doesn't cost anything extra. And remember, use that link down in the description. You'll save 7% off of your membership. It comes in well under $20 after that, and it's well worth it. Now let's look at Lo-Fi 2 Lite from Quiet Music. If you've used the previous version of Lo-Fi Lite, version 2 gives you a new user interface, some new presets, which means new sounds, plus some other new features in there. You get 22 presets, which includes pads, keys, basses, and a field recording section. Use this instrument for creating some cool lo-fi, synthwave, or maybe video game music, or whatever style these vintage synth sounds might fit into. You can get Lo-Fi 2 Lite on Mac or Windows in VST, VST3, and AU formats. Now here's another very cool lo-fi or vintage sounding instrument. This is Mel-Lofi from Audiolatry. This is a Rompler style instrument that uses samples taken from a mellotron. It captures the unique character of the original instrument and gives you 23 instrument presets. You can also add 4 effects layers including vinyl, radio, noise, mechanical belt noise, and rain. Just hold down the corresponding key for that layer on your MIDI keyboard or maybe in a MIDI clip to add those layers. The user interface looks great and it makes it very easy to use. You can add some vintage character to your next track using the Mel-Lofi plugin. It's available on Mac or Windows in VST, VST3, and AU formats. Now add these 4 free VST instruments to a free music making program by clicking the video on the screen. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.